Hello and welcome again. We talk about in the previous slides, previous videos, we talk about list basics and we talk about sequence types, sequence type function like length function, minimum, maximum, count, index. So, and some functions that we can apply on sequence type data like list, strings, you know. So now we'll talk about tuple. Usually you can pronounce it like a tuple or tuple. This tuple is like a list, okay? It can store multiple datas. So you can, as we talked about in the previous videos, that list can hold many values. Similarly, tuple can hold many values, but it is a little bit different from the list, okay? It is not like a list. Lists are mutable. You can change the value, but tuples are immutable. You cannot change the value. Once you create, you cannot change the value. Here's an example that you can create the tuple. You can create the tuple with the help of brackets. Okay, and you remember that the list was created with the help of square brackets, but this is for tuple that you can create with the help of. Now this tuple has two values, and they are separated by commas. Okay, you can access them. You can access the first value. You can access the second value, but you cannot modify. You cannot change. We have to use named tuple class, okay, and that is from the collections. What this name tuple class will help you? It will help you in storing the value like a tuple. You can access the value by name, or you can access the value by index, and we'll see just right now. We'll see how we can do that. So the first thing is that you have to say from collections, and then say import what? Import named tuple. Okay, and now you can say I have a class person. Sorry, this is a variable which is like, it's going to be a person class. So named tuple, named tuple. This is the name of the class. Okay, or you can say name of the or type of the data. What is the type of the data? We already talked about integer, float, and boolean, and this is also a type of data. Okay, this is what we can say class type. Okay, this will have what this will have. This will have a name, and this will have an age, and this will have the city variables. So this name, this person class has three types of values, three types of data. Okay, so this is what we have done. We can close the name tuple. Now I'll create the object of the which class? Person class. So object of the person class, the first one I will specify the name is, for example, Ali. The second value is age, is like 20. And the third one is city, which is like Dammam. So that is how I will create the object P from a person class, okay? These are the values. So so I pressed it like that. Now I need to print the values. All three values are available in P. Now, if I say how we can go with that, think like this P is like an object. Object is always a big, and the P is pointing towards this is the memory location that has the object person. So this is my person class, huh? And this has three variables. Now, if I say, and the value, we already, when we are creating the object, we assign the value as well. So the name is Ali. Okay, the age is 20 and the city is Dammam. Now, guys, if I want to print a name, so I'll say p dot name, because if you remember, the first location is the name. So anything on the first location will go to this part. Second will go to the second one, and the third will go to the third one. So I say p dot name, okay, and I say print p dot age, okay, and then I say print p dot city. There you go. Now this is, I save the program. By the way, to execute the program, we have to be careful. Let's see how we can do that. First of all, save the program, and you should know that where you are saving. So I'm saving in my folder tmp, and the name of the file is 02.py. Okay, I saved it. That's fine. So I have to keep in mind where I am. So to go to that, because you must be in that folder if you want to run the program. So I have to import OS. I have to change my directory. Okay, guys. So I'll say os.change directory, and which folder you want to go to? C:\users /TSZs/TMP. Okay, now if you use the backslash, guys, you have to use the double backslash. Okay, keep in mind, like that. Okay, otherwise you'll get the error message. So now we change that folder to TSZ's temp. Let's see. So I can say get CWD, current working directory function. Get current working directory, and it shows, you see that? It shows me like that. By the way, you can also change the directory with forward slash. This is also possible. But in that forward slash, you don't have to put two forward slash. No, this is not correct. Forward slash single will be okay. If you're using the backslash like this one, then you have to use double backslash. So let's try that. I changed to this directory. There's no error. I want to see the change, and I came back to the same place. Okay. Now I want to run this program. So to execute this program, you have to use the execute function. Now in the execute function, you have to open the file, and you want to read the file as well. So you have to say open.read. And now what you want to open, you have to specify inside. I want to open 02py. And if I run it, did you see that? So it created this class person. It created the object p, and it printed the values from here. Okay, so this is how we printed the values with the help of name. I told you can access them by name. This is, we are accessing by name. And I said you can also access by index. You can access by index. So what you're going to say is index like this one. You can say this is the first. The first one is always 0. The second one is 1, and the third one is 2. And I can say something like that too. So if I clear this part and I say I want to execute it, so still I can access the values. Okay, so I hope you understand this part. Thank you very much. Hope to see you in the next video. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.